Let's get good. This is Endless Space 2 Awakening, and we are playing as the virtual worshipping saints, the Vodyani. When we left off, we were kicking the crud out of the Umbral Choir while my cat went crazy in the background. He is in his place right now, so that should not be another repeat issue. Let's see. So we have an arc here on Yetix that is our first combat arc. It is producing so that we can go after the choir here. And our probe did just reach their home system, so we can actually take a look at all the ships that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4 behemoths here. Somebody made the point, if the choir is at the place in their technology tree that they have 4 behemoths, they may be close to a science victory. That's absolutely correct. Good news is, doesn't matter. They have 1 system, so unless they migrate this off when we come after it, they're done. And that is the ideal there. What we want to do is make sure that we're prepared for that and go straight at them. We are only bringing in 7.5k dust right now. That's sort of a problem for us. We want to be bringing in a little bit more, because as it stands right now, I can't afford to heal this fleet, and that is not acceptable. So let's go ahead and look at what we're doing on all our different systems. It looks like in a lot of places we're primarily focused on generating more dust. But in a wide variety of systems, we're also working on resources. That's important. Resources are actually kind of more important for us to get nailed down than dust is specifically, and that's primarily because we want to be able to do this level 4 modernization so that we can go ahead and expand our arcs one more time. Speaking of which, I believe we're doing the level 3 modernization in one system? No, we're not. Okay, so let's take a look at who can, or rather who should be doing the level 3 modernization. This place right here, for example, should be doing proliferation, but I bet you they can't because we built that arc. Yeah, they can't because we built that arc. That is alright. I guess what we'll do in that case is just leave them to what they're doing. We can go ahead and do proliferation there next turn. This place is going to have a new pop in 1 turn. That is probably because they just hit level 3 on their arc, so let's go ahead and look at some other places that might be able to upgrade their arcs. Like this one that can go to level 2. And we're doing level 2 here after Mech Suit Quarter because we do want to make sure we're generating... Well, I mean, we're already generating enough Super Spuds, right? So let's just do the modernization now. Let's come up to our other level 1. If you're not producing pop, you have no reason not to be advancing to level 2 here. Where is it at? I'm actually not seeing it in there. Oh, it's right here. We just don't have enough deciduous trees. Well, that's a reason not to do it, I suppose. Where are we producing deciduous trees, and could we potentially pick up some? I mean, if we pick up some from the market, it's actually going to hurt us a lot here. We are very low on Hyperium. Very, very low on Hyperium. And I have a feeling that has to do with us spending Hyperium on ARC modules, but I could be wrong there. Okay. So, not going to be able to do Hyperium for sure. Deciduous trees we could buy here at a reasonably low price, but honestly we're kind of broke right now, so unless we sell something, that's not happening either. We could sell titanium. Titanium prices are really, really low though, so there's actually not much value there. We're not necessarily using a lot of our quadronics, so we could sell some of that. Oh, this is buying. This is buying. This is not what we want to do. This is what we want to do. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, our pets have been on a rampage the last couple days. Our dog woke me up in the middle of the night last night. She, like, knocked over a table in our bedroom. So I'm drinking coffee right here. I'm trying to get with it. Okay, so if we sell 30 of these, we'll end up with 14k dust. That's not bad, but that's half of our quadronic stock. That seems kind of superfluous for us to sell. Now, Voidstone, on the other hand, are we actually using Voidstone? We are, but we're using such small quantities of it that we can get away with selling a lot of it if we need to. However, it's not worth very much. In reality, most of the resources we're generating are not worth very much. Okay. So, yeah, I think our economy is stalling out a little bit here, which is kind of problematic. I think we need to focus on generating more dust to start with, and then everything else can follow on top of that. I am just going to bounce around to our systems here real quick and make sure that we have all of our dust improvements and things like Mech Suit Quarter, which are very important. Those are actually more important than dust improvements, in my opinion, just for the simple fact that we do want to be able to produce the maximum number of resources, because where dust is affected by inflation, resources are not. Okay. So Mech Suit Quarter there as well. What are you guys doing? You're very unhappy. So we want to fix that happiness if we can without spending too many resources as well. Happiness does have an effect on your dust generation. Microwave pipes there is a possible way to increase dust, but it's something that's a little bit more expensive and I'll probably wait on. In this system here, I think we're okay. I mean, there's lots of stuff that we can build that's not necessarily going to increase our dust income. And that's the problem, is that you have to kind of be picky and choosy about what you're building when. In this case, we're doing National Museum, which isn't actually going to do anything here because this system is not happy anymore. I imagine they were when we put that in queue, but they're not now, so I'm actually going to bump that back down the line a little bit and move mech suit quarter and pulvis production up. The only happiness improvement they have left is well-being foundation here, which is just not worth the resources. So what we really want to do is look at our governor here and see if he has some happiness options. He does. That's something we'll have to take care of when he gets his next level up. There's also seismic activity here that we could potentially remove. I'm not actually sure how that works with the Vodyani, though. Like, I don't know if you can actually remove that, since you can't use system improvements and there's other sort of minor holdbacks for them. I'm not sure that actually works. Let's actually stop this fleet here. I'm going to send this entire army, like everything we got, right up to their home system as soon as it lands there, including our new anti-armor ships that we're building. We should have all of those out within the next turn or two. Yeah, 2 turns here, unless... Still 2 turns, so that's fine. It doesn't really matter what order we do those in if we're going to get it in 2 turns. Alright, let's end our turn. 7.k dust per turn here coming in. That's actually pretty decent. We should be able to repair those ships relatively soon. Competitive quest info. Ghost and Dust. Lumeris is set to complete this quest in 2 turns. In 2 turns, make sure you own the trade company producing the most dust. That's okay. Ooh, that's not. Sing has been compromised. Sing has been hacked. No. Gaina has been compromised. Okay, so I get the feeling that they are hacking us very much intentionally here. Pirate mark placed on Bracia. Wow, everybody is on us right now. It's gotta be the choir, though. It really has to be the choir. Alright, so we have Juggernaut blueprints finishing here, which are going to give us access to Holy Vestment. That's what we're waiting for. And I believe that that means, wow, what in the world? Everybody is dogpiling us right now. Let's go ahead and buy that pirate mark off for starters. That's step 1. I do want to go in here and see if Deep Epoch scanning is done. It looks like it is. Did we already get that? Yes. No. Ultra Deep Habitats, that's what it is. Okay. That is next up in our queue, so we're very close to being able to get essence from this destroyed system here. We did just buy off that pirate mark, which was rather painful. We have been hacked multiple times, including our home system, which is very dangerous because they could actually spawn rebel fleets invading on all of our systems, and that would be kind of problematic for us to deal with. I'm assuming instead a technology was stolen because we're not seeing that happen. It could take until next turn to happen though, so that's not a guarantee that it will not. In this case, we are going to probably go with influence here just because we don't have the option to actually get more luxury resources yet, but we will soon. We could also go with happiness, but I'm not sure if there's a happiness issue in there. I doubt it though. I think there's only like 2 systems in our empire that are suffering from happiness issues, so we're just going to go ahead and go with the influence there. And then if we look at Wudsvez, this is the guy that is on the system that is very unhappy. We're going to go for transformational leadership here. That should actually help them move up a little bit. Yeah, now they're a little higher on their content scale, but they're not happy yet. That's okay. Oof. Everybody is very, very not happy right now. Which is crazy because I thought we were better since we declared war on someone, like we should have been fine. This is very interesting. The Riftborn here are our allies. Sorry, I'm like stumbling over my tongue because I just rolled out of bed. Alright, they're our allies, but we did just find that an anomaly had been placed somewhere. I'm not seeing it though, so I'm not sure if they... Ooh. Where was the anomaly placed though? I don't know. I don't see a negative anomaly placed on us though, so I'm not super worried about that. The Riftborn are allies of ours, so I'm assuming that perhaps they placed an anomaly on an enemy system here, and that's what we're hearing about. Is it this one? It's probably this one. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good thing. Good job. You guys are nailing it. Keep messing with the Lumeri. Is that who that is? The orange? Orange is who? Oh no, it's the Hisho. Is that the only system the Hisho have? Wow, okay. So it looks like the Hisho may be stuck on just that, although they could be out this way. It does look like there's some unexplored systems out that way. Okay. I think that's fine. We close all those. Vodyani population has grown in places it needs to grow. We did generate a ton of essence. Another anti-armor has been completed on Wrath. One more will finish that fleet. And we have just finished researching the Blessed Salvager, which will give us essence per destroyed planet in orbit. Which is lovely. Let's go ahead and start putting that on this behemoth and then bring it over to this destroyed system and see how much essence we can get off of that. Okay, so that's gone, that's gone. Nope, that can stay. I could have left that. Let's put that back on. We're using Hyperium lasers on a lot of ships. That's probably where a lot of our essence is going. We're going to take all of these engines off for this. Blessed Salvager, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 5 Blessed Salvagers, and then let's send this guy over here. We should see an increase of about 500 essence. And hang out here. I think that we saw that go up. I didn't pay attention before we moved on. I should have. But it should be working in theory. We didn't upgrade it. Oh my gosh, I am still half asleep today, as we can all tell. We need 8K to finish updating it, so we could go sell some stuff to do that. We may go for that. Although, like I was saying before, if we sell stuff, it's going to cost us quite a lot. I guess we sell 20 of these and do it. Okay, let's sell 20 of those. Upgrade this, and then send it over here. It's going to take it 2 turns to get there now, which is probably because I'm a fool and I moved it over there before it was ready, but that's okay. Nebular clouds. And these guys should have another ship ready to join their fleet. It does need to be upgraded to the latest design, which is fine. Select all, merge. Okay. One more anti-armor, and we will have a full fleet of carriers ready to go after these behemoths. And that, honestly, is going to be something to see in and of itself. Because the reality is, when you go after behemoths with a bunch of bombers, which is what those carriers are, they should just absolutely decimate it. Behemoths are giant, giant ships. They have a ton of surface area for the bombs to do damage to. It should be just beautiful. And you guys are an invasion fleet, so you're going to keep going up here. Good job. Gonna check our hacking real quick, make sure that we don't have any available. We do not. Hack should be finishing in Pleone in 1 turn, Oshii in 2. They have not quite backtraced this hack yet. It looks like we're gonna be fine. This will be done in 1 turn. They just started tracing 3 turns ago. They do have to cross this entire expanse. That's not gonna happen in 1 turn. So let's go ahead and end our turn. Go, little ships, go. Do all the things. Honestly, we probably could have shipped the Ark and the other fleet we have up to their home system right now, but I'm gonna be patient here and not rush it. Hostile trace detected on Oshii. Okay, we have 1 turn till we're done there. I don't care if you guys detected it. We can create a backdoor here on Pleone if we want. That would give us... Oh, trading route is lost. Okay. A pirate system is impeding our trading up here, that's fine. Oh, and we have a battle at Bracia against the pirates. We already bought off this mark. Why are they even here? Okay. Okay. You do you, guys. You do you. So it looks like they are split between energy and projectile damage. We, on the other hand, are not that split, I don't think. We're good at long to medium range here. They have 2 energy. Yeah, they have 2 energy ships, so going shield absorption here is the best bet. I'm not going to watch this. I'm just going to hope for the best at this point, because we can't really do anything except fight. Major victory. There we go. God, the arcs are so hardy, though. They're so hardy. Like, I was actually really worried about that, and the arc is just like, why are you worried, man? I got this. I got this. Don't even sweat it. It's all good. So we're going to go for more resources here. We could have actually gone for happiness there. That probably would have been a better option in our current state. Scales Galena has also leveled up. Scales is going to get... another point of this. Yeah. I would go happiness, but Scales has the joy initiative. Should have gone happiness on that other governor, though, because he did not have it. Esib Voltaros has leveled up. Yes, more damage on fleet, please. All the damage on fleet. We want to bring the pain. Farella Mario 22 has leveled up as well. Let's go with influence or production here. I'm going to go with production, I think, although he does have bean counter, so instead we'll go happiness. We'll go happiness here because it is actually valuable on him. God Eye Builder version 87. This is my favorite governor in this save. Transformational Leadership level 2 is a must-have here for him. Gosh, look at his bonuses. God Eye, you are just lovely. We love you, little robot guy. You're our bestest friend. Blockade on Junder, that's fine. Successful hack on Pleone. Show me again the positioning of Pleone. So if we were to take Pleone here and we were to create a backdoor, it would give us another route into Oshii, which is sort of a backup route. I don't know whether that's worth it or not, though. I mean, we're already able to get to Oshii pretty well. It's not a bad idea. It's really not. Let's go for it. Let's get a second backdoor there just in case. That way, if we do lose one backdoor, I believe our current backdoor is on Pictor. Yeah, if we do lose Pictor, we'll still have Pleone here that is 2 systems out, so it's another way in if we need it. Being able to steal those technologies is going to be very, very valuable to us. Wrath has finished their anti-armor too. Going to go ahead and pop that one out, and then with the remaining construction queue, I guess we will... Ooh, Trade Clearinghouse is pretty sizable. Can only be built once per galaxy and cannot be moved with an arc. I might actually build that over here on Sing then. That seems to make more sense, although the reality is we should look at what place is generating the most dust without public 3D printing, because public 3D printing will skew those results. So I'm going to take all those off real quick. And whammo, it looks like Wrath is actually producing the most production and the most dust, probably related to God Eye here, so we could go with the Trade Clearinghouse here after all. Let's do that. So Trade Clearinghouse there. This system right here is going to have a pop in 2 turns. We might as well just wholly prolif that so that we can get it out in 1. Although, I guess, since I spaced that last turn and didn't do it, we should take a look at our total essence real quick first. Yeah, we have enough essence to almost build another arc, I think, or to build another arc. We're very close. We're very close. So what we want to do is we want to spend enough essence, if we can, to get down to the place where we're going to have just enough. That's what we're after. So I guess we will come over here and spend some essence to build some pop. It's going to cost us 375 here, which is fine. We'll move that right to the top. And then over here, it'll cost us a little bit more, I suspect. Nope, 250. All right, so that being said, it looks like we're basically just going to have a lot of essence. There is a possibility to spend some here as well, so let's do that. Move that to the top. And then once we've spent all that essence as we can, that way, let's go see how much we're going to be having. So that's better. We're going to be slightly over, but not very much over. We could go around and once again upgrade all of our arcs and start swapping those out, but that's honestly a huge pain to do every other turn, so I don't think we're going to do that. I think instead what we'll do here is we'll just go through and make sure that all these systems that have nothing in their queue do have something real quick, which will probably end up just being more dust generation. Well, mech suit quarter here makes sense. We can honestly increase our trade output on a lot of systems as well. That doesn't have much of an upkeep cost. That could definitely help us generate a little bit more dust. Mech suit quarter makes sense here, so does solar security operations. Oop. Uh-oh. I think I broke the queue right there a little bit. So we'll put solar security there, and we do have a second trade company to put out. Now, where we put that trade company is a rather important thing, because if we were to put it down here on Bracio, we would get a super long trade route. The question is, would it even work? You know, because people will blockade it, it'll get interrupted. For example, that's I think what we're looking at here is that there's a blockade somewhere along this line, likely either here or up here, it seems. No, it's probably NGC. It's probably NGC, blockaded trade routes, yeah. So if we put one in Bracia, the trade route would run over here through all of these other Lumeri systems, which could potentially be blockaded. It's still not a bad idea, it's just maybe not a super functional idea. We have a subsidiary here, and we have a trade company on Sing. We could put a trade company on Wrath to increase just its generation overall. I don't think that's a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Trade Company Clearinghouse, where are you? It doesn't look like we have that option. Does this actually put one here, potentially? I don't know. Maybe that's why it won't let us do that. Unless we already have one here. Or no, it's probably because we have a subsidiary. I bet you can't build a trade clearinghouse, or not a trade clearinghouse, but a trade company where you have a subsidiary. Hydrus is another good option for that, so maybe we'll do it on Hydrus. Here we go. Trade company. Yes. After the mech suit quarter. And then we'll put a solar security in there as well. Alright, checking the rest of our queues. That's not what I needed. I needed this. You guys should already have, you do not, so you're going to do mech suit quarter first, and then public 3D printing. Okay. Oh. Whenever I think I'm done, there's always a few more. Solar security, and then public 3D printing. Mech suit quarter, and 3D printing. Lovely. Okay, that should, I clicked out, but that should be everything, yeah. Everybody is done. Juggernaut blueprints are finished, so we now have access to holy vestments, which will allow us to destroy planets more easily with core crackers, which is lovely. And that behemoth should land there, which is going to increase. Yeah, we did see a big increase in the amount of essence we're generating. We can see it right here as well. In this case, it actually does make sense for us to go ahead and swap over one of our systems that may have been doing essence. So let's go ahead and look at this this arc rather. I almost said behemoth, but it is an arc. So that arc is doing primarily... Okay, this one's doing primarily essence. So let's go ahead and change our arc design back to being primarily... Uh-oh. Reset. Ah! What am I doing? Oh, this is the combat arc. Okay, so I do want to clear those because this is the combat arc. That's interesting because it means that we do actually need to clear off anything that is potentially a support slot. I really wish you could have at least like separate designs for combat arcs and for non-combat arcs. That would be kind of nice. Alright. All production here. All production. We could also go all dust. That would actually be an interesting way to sort of raise our dust output. 25 dust plus 1% from the star system. That could actually be really useful, but we'll give that a try later, I think. For right now, I'd rather just have some more production. Like, production is never a bad idea. Dust sometimes doesn't do as much as you'd like it to do. Okay, so he is production now. Let's see who else could benefit from being production. Who else is a high production system? Nair is. Let's go with Nair. Where is Nair at? Nair, right here. Okay, upgrading Nair as well. That's better. That's a lot better. Alright, that was worth... Now, let's potentially look at sending this fleet. I think we will. I think we'll just send this fleet down. No, we are not going to upgrade that. That would be terrible. See, and that's the danger of only having one arc design. If you upgrade your arc there, and I'm pretty sure it's still like that. Oh, I stand corrected. I am just bad at life. There are multiple arc designs now. There are. I actually just need to use those, which we will in future. Okay. So for right now, though, we're just going to send this fleet on up. We have to make sure we never ever click that upgrade thing with the arc. Oh, we do have some repair costs here that we're unable to meet. We could potentially sell something to get there. I think that's probably a good idea before we go off into battle. Selling some more quadronics here because we just don't have that much use for it yet. And now we're going to take this fleet with 23 CP and go whammo, send them on up. We do have another fleet here that's got 22 CP. We'll send them up as well. And we should be in a pretty good place to actually do some combat here. Lovely, I love this. Okay, they have a military behemoth here that is severely damaged. We know from practice that what we really want to do is just put one kind of... And this is also UW Bullfrog's feedback on Reddit. We just want to put one ship in the middle here. Everything else will be considered at long range for this. Which is perfect, because we just want to melt this guy down, and we will. We will do so very, very quickly, especially with our bombers. I feel like our bombers are going to make a big, big difference, so we're going to actually watch this one. We're going to actually watch this one, and I think we might keep it in the regular camera and focus in on that arc, just because I want to see what happens to that arc with the bombers. Yeah, or not the arc, but the, Behemoth. There we go. The Behemoth. I swear I can English, guys. I swear I can. I'm just kind of sleepy still. Alright, here we go. Double speed. I like how the Behemoth's weapon, like, portions just extended, I think. Very, very cool. Okay, so we can zoom in and out on here. I haven't actually played with the camera controls in a while. It's kind of nice. Where are the bombers at? There they are. Do you see them? Do you see those little guys? Go, little guys, go. They gonna get in there. They're gonna do their damage. This thing is done. We're melting this thing in record time. Yeah, bye-bye. It has explodinated. Everything is fine. 160 essence gained from that. A lot of experience, and they are done for. We also gained some war momentum there. And since we're here, we cannot drain essence yet, it seems. The fleet must be orbiting a star system. Oh, that's crazy. So you can't drain essence from the choir at all. That is very crazy. However, we can continue attacking here. Do they even have any military behemoths left? They do not, I don't think. No. All that's left is science behemoths and, yeah, econ behemoths. This is a very, very interesting situation. Keep shooting! Everybody in! Go, 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 go! Oh, that's not good. Okay, so they do actually have a fleet here, though. And this is probably going to be their last offensive fleet before we can just go straight on after their behemoths. And a new pirate mark has been placed on Bracia. Who would have thought? Okay, so they don't have that much damage. They are primarily energy weapon and energy weapon tanked, which is unfortunate for us because we are primarily energy weapons. However, the good news about that is that because we have sort of range control here, we can definitely make better use of our range than I think they necessarily will. They're strongest at medium too, though. We're a little bit stronger at long, so staying at long actually benefits us a lot more. That being said, they're probably going to want to go down the middle, I think. If I was... Actually, I should be thinking in what battle plans would I be using if I was going for medium range, and I would probably be using take trophies here, which means that they'll probably be in these top two slots. That's a smart way to think. The other way to think is to look at their previous tactics. So in this case, gravity distortion means they'll probably be in these bottom two slots. So we can either match forces with them in those bottom two slots, which isn't a terrible idea, and just have a token force up here in the top, primarily using that to get our flotilla bonus. Yeah, that seems like a good deal. Let's do that. We do have higher shield absorption with this battle tactic as well. Oh, they went the same tactic. So but they put everything in the top. So now that's actually a bad thing for us. I think. I guess we'll find out. We will find out how this plays out. Realistically, what could happen is we could end up shooting from long range in our other fleets. Oh yeah, this looks like it's going to be a bad thing for us. Because I don't think these fleets are going to be able to hit this one, but I could be wrong. We may have just given them this small ship. Come on, guys. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think they can even fire over there, but we'll see. They are going to kill this fleet right here, which means theoretically we will take home just as many ships as they will, if not more. And, oh, we are able to fire here. We're able to fire here. They're not able to fire here because we're in their back arc, I think. Yes, yes. Go! Go, little guys. Look at our little bombers go. The bombers are doing their things. Go, little bombers. Okay, so this is actually good for us. We're getting some damage in. We are at very, very long range here, though, so it doesn't seem like we're doing too much damage. And they are able to exchange at some rate. They're able to fire projectiles back. We are taking significant damage on this not-so-cardboard here. I'm curious why we're not seeing much damage from them, though, or, like, on them, though. Huh. Could just be their defenses. They are heavily, heavily laser defended. It's a draw. Okay. I'll take a draw here. We'll definitely be able to finish them off with our arc fleet here, but I do want to know what exactly happened there. We had a lot of missed shots. They had even more missed shots. They absorbed damage absorbed by your shields, 1,000 or 10,447 damage absorbed by their shields. So they absorbed a lot more damage with their shields, it seems. Oh, okay, so we were using more beams, they were using more lasers, that's what it is. Lasers do generally more damage. Beams are better range, but they're not quite as good on damage. Interesting. We still drew there, which is fine. I'm fine with drawing. Okay. That combat is done. We do need to deal with the pirate contract on Bracia again. Oy, this is frustrating. This is super, super, super frustrating. Let's go ahead and try to make a little bit more dust here. I guess we'll sell more quadronics. We really don't have any other options. And we do need to buy that pirate mark out because it's going to keep hurting us if we don't. Trying to fight that fleet off in Bracia with just our arc is not going to be an easy thing. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we just need to start building combat ships here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I wonder how quickly we can get a combat ship out here. It's probably not going to be that quick, though. That's the problem. Best solution is to maybe build a combat arc and send it down there to reinforce this arc. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. That arc is hurting really, really bad. Okay. New plan. We're going to drop one of these production modules because we have to. Let's go to edit latest here. Drop a production module, replace it with a meditation module here, and then upgrade this arc if we can. Oh, it costs so much, though. It costs so much, and we don't have it. But if we don't get it, we're going to lose that arc. Like, we just went and looked. We're going to lose that arc if we don't get it. So we're going to max out that and sell as much as we can. We've just got to sell, sell, sell here. Oh, man. We got to reach 25k, and I don't know if that's happening right now. We may have to sell a ridiculous amount of resources to get there. These pirate marks are absolutely killing us right now. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot we can do about it either, like there just isn't. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll let us upgrade this to have a meditation module on it, which will keep it safe, because now they have to actually siege, they can't just go in. And we'll probably bring this guy back. Probably bring him back. He may not have very much combat strength, though. He does have 10k. We might be able to fight them off with that. We will need to buy the pirate mark out as well. I might actually just go for that while we're at it. Let's see what we can do about that. Sure. Sure, just buy the pirate mark off. We need to prevent them from getting these pirate marks, and I don't know if there's any way for us to really do that. Yeah, there isn't. We will need to start sending a fleet down there to interact with the pirates, though. What is your movement? Your movement is 13. That's pretty good, but we really want to send these guys over to deal with the Umbral Choir. So let's go ahead and send them up here. And instead, we might take this injured fleet right here and bring it down there to try to back them up. 8 turns to get there, though. That's not good. Well, we're doing what we can. We can't do anything more than that. Unfortunately, though, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!